Hey, good morning. This is Bob from the Indianapolis Trade Show 2009. We're here at the Motorcycle Expo, and we're fortunate enough to be able to bring you a little information on the Garnet boot product. Most of you, or some of you, may be familiar with our SG10. This has been our highline boot for the last couple of years. Well, this year we've got a brand new boot. It's called the SG12. I'd like to show you the SG12 if you're interested in it. Some of our riders had been breaking it in and trying it last summer. We have riders such as Ryan Dungey, the Factory Connection guys, Trey Kennard, Kevin Windham. Maybe you've heard of a few of these guys. This boot, we did a soft launch last summer. You saw it at the Nationals perhaps. We made it available around Christmas time. Again, it's called the SG12. It's a premium grade boot. It's a high-end product. If you're serious about your riding and you're serious about protection and quality, take a look at this boot. I'd like to just run you through a few features. Some of the things that are new on the SG12 are certainly there's a product here we call the dual stage pivot system. What it does is there's a primary pivot and a secondary pivot. The secondary pivot acts like a device to, if you flat land something, you case a triple really hard. The idea is when you crunch that together, you don't get that ouch in your ankle. The secondary pivot kind of bottoms out, if you will, and it disperses some of the energy load, so that the idea is to try to keep that away from your ankle. In the back side, you'll see also, we call this a compression slide. The idea again is to keep your ankle completely protected and surrounded with something sturdy. It's hard to, you can't twist or roll your ankle with this boot. It's very, very durable. You can see it protects in case somebody were to ram you. It protects your Achilles area, but underneath you still have the ability to be able to walk, shift, brake, all of the things that are very important for a rider. Some of the other new features are, this is a new fabric. It's a Swiss fabric. It's called Akrene. It's a breathable stretch. It really seals the top for debris and rocks and so forth. You see this year we have a smaller profile in the toe box. There's a new toe cap. It's brand new for us. It's a little more desirable in the look, and it's certainly more durable, and hopefully people like the looks of it. Something important for, there's maybe some of you out there that have a rather large calf, or perhaps you wear a knee brace and you have a hard time accommodating that knee brace because the buckles won't close. Well, in the Garnet boot, you'll see on the SG12, there's 3 screws here on the top. This upper faceplate, actually, if you remove those 3 screws, on the inside of this boot, I don't know if you can see this, but there's some channels there. There's actually 3 or 4 settings that you can move this out. So in essence, this comes forward. It doesn't look like much, but I'm telling you, this can open to a pretty large, to accommodate a pretty large calf or a pretty large knee brace. That's a very important feature if that's what you need. Inside the boot, and it's hard for us to show you this, but we use a memory cell foam. We do not use a bootie. We like the memory cell foam because it doesn't collect debris, doesn't get wet and heavy. But inside there's, around this area and in the toe box area, it's a memory cell foam. I'd invite you to go to your local dealer and try them on, because you'll feel the difference on the memory cell foam. On the inside here, you see this is unique only to Garnet boots. We developed this over the years. Some of the riders, actually Mike LaRocco back in the day, and now Kevin Windham, they run a lot of grip tape, especially in Supercross, to hang on through the rhythm sections, and they destroy a leather grip guard. Not only is this good for Supercross and, you know, if you use grip tape, but even in wet conditions. We've found through our studies with a leather composite, it gets wet, it gets saturated, it's like a sponge. You can't grip your bike with a wet sponge. This acts like, even in wet conditions, almost as if you had a squeegee. You know, it's raining, there's mud on your bike, but it'll rub against your plastic and you'll get gripping again. So anyhow, we really like this product. We call it a grip guard. It's indestructible and it really works. So check that out. It'll feel a little different on your first ride, but we think that if you try it, you'll learn to like it. And lastly, and I know this is something that I work for Garnet, so it sounds like a sales pitch, but ask your buddies. I can tell you I worked for a couple other boot companies in my career. This is the toughest sole in the business. It's a dual durometer sole. We've had some chemists look into the rubber composite, and this is a tough sole. So again, if you've been reconditioning boots, you get a couple months out of your soles and you're back at the shoe repair, take a look at the Garnet guys at the track. Ask them how they like their soles. I think they'll tell you they get a lot better wear out of a Garnet sole. So I think that's it. You know, we hope you like the looks of it. You know, I know it's a brand new product. Not all the dealerships have got them yet, but we've had a lot of dealers in here this weekend. A lot of guys were picking them up, looking at them, so we're pretty sure that within the next month or so you're going to see these on the shelves. So thanks for coming to see us, and look for the G.
Thanks for checking out the 2009 Indy Dealer Show.